Hello, my name is Ben.
And my name is Josh.
Welcome back to FPL Graduates.
So it's the Game Week 10 review. It's been a busy week, but we're finally getting it to you guys. It's Wednesday. How did you do this week, Ben?
You know what? It's been a really weird week for me. How many players returned for me? Two. Two players in total returned for 56 points, which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
If you watched FPL Fridays, you'd know I'm an absolute connoisseur when it comes to differential picks. And yet again, it's paid off. Riyad Mahrez, 21 points. Then Bruno captain, 20 points to give the total of 56 points. No one in that team got more than 3 points other than those two. I'm expecting probably more returns next week because the fixtures are a bit nicer. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much I can say about my team other than Mahrez, you're a beauty.
Yeah, Ben finally got a differential pick right for once, but we move on to me. I got 50 points, so 6 less than Ben, but I had 4 players return this week. This week was a weird one because, I think only 3 strikers actually scored a goal this week, which is, unheard of, really. And Joel Linton was one of them, which is even more crazy. So, for me, I had Jamie Vardy captain, so him getting that late assist was crucial, really. It changed a really below par week to an okay week. I had Jack Grealish, Bruno Fernandes, both with 10 pointers, which is things you love to see. Diogo Jota also got a 9 pointer. That was my transfer this week. I brought him in for Ziyech, and that was a good idea in the end. The disappointment for me this week is that obviously Cancelo didn't play because of the Pep Roulette, which is fair play, I take it on the chin. But Kilman, he didn't play against Arsenal, but he came on for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and if he didn't, I had Reece James ready to come on with a 6-pointer. So that's really frustrating. That would have been an extra 50, we'd on 55 points. So that's annoying, but going forward, who are you looking to bring in? Are you looking in transfers?
I will be making 2 transfers this week, pretty much guaranteed. One of the players who I'm going to bring in is most definitely Mohamed Salah, and the other one will depend on who I'm going to bring out. It's going to be a relatively late decision I make, but the plan is Zaha out, Fornals out. This frees up funds, allows me to get in Salah, a big player, considering the players I'm transferring out, and I can bring in someone like Podence at 5.4 million. So around that bracket, I think he's the best option really to go for.
Yeah, potentially.
I'll bring them two in. I don't know whether I'm going to play Podence. I probably will based on the injuries in this Liverpool defence. They do look shaky sometimes.
They've got no Alisson as well.
No Alisson, but they did look relatively sound against Ajax. Although I thought that Ajax should have scored 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's really weird with Liverpool because one minute you think that they're going to concede loads and then they just pull it out of the bag. But I think having no Alisson is going to be quite crucial. I think the guy who played midweek, I don't know his name, but he played very well.
Kelleher,
something like that.
He looked very decent. He looked really confident.
Yeah.
Knew what he was doing. I'd say probably better option than Adrian.
100%, yeah. He looks quite good, but it's whether he can sustain that over a long period of time. I know Andy Robertson picked up a knock in that game, but then he continued to play and seemed okay. So it's a very makeshift back line for them and in goal. So it's a good maybe option to they're going to have to outscore their opponents. Basically, is how it's going to happen.
Yeah, so it could be a big scoring game that Liverpool game at the weekend, depending on what happens. But yeah. Another one I need to keep an eye on is Harry Kane for next weekend. Mourinho hasn't confirmed whether he's playing this weekend. Now, he said he should be back at the weekend, maybe. Yeah. So he's like, should be maybe. We all know what Mourinho is like in build-up to big games like this. He will not tell the media anything. So, you know what? I'll probably keep him in because it's Mourinho mind games. I think he probably will play. If he's fit, then he's playing.
Yeah, you can check on the Europa League as well tomorrow night, see if he's even in the squad. I see you've got Mahrez and Son. Is there any temptation to take them both out and bring in De Bruyne and then someone else? Because obviously that's De Bruyne is a lot of people looking for.
It's an option that I could definitely go towards, but I'm looking at Mahrez now and he's due a price rise. So. You know what? I'll wait.
Not this week, but maybe
potentially in coming weeks. I think especially after the Champions League finishes, I think we'll see Mahrez rotated out a lot more because they only got 1 game a week or maybe even 2 for the Premier League. So I think maybe
Okay.
I'm liking how Morris has come in. He's got a load of points for me. It could be a potential option. Son, he's very explosive, but he hasn't returned many in recent weeks.
They're struggling to create, aren't they?
Not yet. Son can't go out yet for me.
Okay.
There's other things that I need to sort out in my team first before I move on to Son. There's a couple of players in my defence I'm not too happy with at the moment. The likes of Mitchell and Kilman, who aren't necessarily playing all the minutes at the moment. So it's going to be one where I'm going to have to sort out the lower budget options and bring in people who are playing before making that Son transfer.
Yeah, fair enough. So for me, only the one free transfer, but I have a bigger issue than Ben because obviously Newcastle, Aston Villa is postponed and it's not going to be played in this game week. Ben doesn't have any of those assets. I have two Villa players, Matt Target and Jack Grealish. I'm not going to take out Jack Grealish because otherwise I'll lose value on him because he's obviously gone up a lot of money since I brought him in. Target is someone I'm looking to take out, but I might take a hit this week. It's going to be a very controversial transfer. This could bite me in the bum, I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm thinking of taking out Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I know he's got Burnley away, but Gab Jesus is very, very low owned. I think it's 3% owned, and I have the funds in the bank to go from DCL to Jesus, and then I can just take out Target for a hit and just live with the fact that hopefully the defender gets a clean sheet sort of thing. So I might do that. It's not for sure yet, but it's very tempting considering Man City have Fulham at home, but it's all to do with the Pep roulette. Do I want to chance it? Is it black or red? Do you know what I mean?
He's seen the City differential pick of last week. You just want a little bit of taste of it.
In my defence, I did pick Jesus' differential, but then I changed it to Shea last week. So I've got it there. I picked Shea before in the week, so we'll see. But yeah, I think people need to keep an eye on those City assets that aren't De Bruyne, because I think you could pick up serious overall rank in terms of people not owning them, and then like you've seen with Mahrez getting a hat trick, and De Bruyne, what did he get, a 10-pointer? You could probably get that from somewhere else.
If De Bruyne's firing on all cylinders, then you can guarantee those differentials around him are gonna be picking up the goals,
all the assists.
All the assists. So that's one you've got to keep out for, because was that week where City banged low past Burnley a one-off, or can they now continue? I think seeing if they can do it against Fulham this week will determine a lot of people's transfers. So we could see after this week City assets really rising up.
Definitely. And I've seen on Twitter there's this guy made a thread, I don't know who it is, but great thread. He showed all the minutes played of Man City players in all competitions, and there was 4 players that really stuck out to me who've played pretty much all the time in the Premier League. It was Edison, Carl Walker, who obviously is a bit more expensive than the rest of the defenders, but he's probably the best choice.
He's guaranteed.
He's worth them.
Even at this point, Diaz isn't nailed on to start. They've got other centre backs.
Exactly. So Carl Walker, Rodri, but obviously not a great FPL option, and then Jesus, when he's been fit, he played all 4 90 minutes in the Premier League, and he's only not returned once. So it's very, very good stats to look at.
That's an interesting pick.
But I think it's going to be difficult, because I don't know if I can take Calvert-Lewin out against that Burnley team when they look so bad. If Nick Pope's back, I think I might do it.
Time to wrap up another video on the FPL Graduates channel. We really do hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. We'll link them all down below as per usual. Leave a like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I've been Ben.
I've been Josh.
And we'll see you
later.